Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, courageous lion nation of our kingdom, of the new Jerusalem. The rainbow angels are with us now. They are appearing in the heavens on their rainbow ships. It has been prophesied that upon the arrival of our benevolent star nations, that there will be rainbow ships appearing all over the world. Many are witnessing this now. This is all unfolding in divine time. There is nothing to fear, not even fear itself. It is time to embrace our higher self in the divine union within and become the galactic citizens we have always evolved to be. Solaris continues to release multiple solar flares and CMEs today as we transition through the final days of this intense month of August. He also released a leaning tower of plasma, twisting like a tornado 20 times taller than the Earth off the southern hemisphere. Our sun also ejected an M2 solar flare at 1945 UTC. Pachamama absorbed a massive CME into her magnetic field and received a powerful activation today with a magnitude 6.3 earthquake on the Pacific Antarctic Ridge in the South Pacific Ocean. This occurred at 9:09 UTC. This was encoded with the symbolism of the 9910 the sky beings, the most powerful being the thunder beings, who are working directly now with our starseed earth angelics of our 12D Venusian lineage. Ground crew, hold the vision of the Dorje, the Vajra, and the three Dantians to call upon the thunder and the lightning for this transmission. The Holy Spirit is descending to raise you up through the Ascension spiral and into the portal of our exodus into the new heaven upon the new earth. The Ascended Masters would like me to tell you, the miracle happens in this eternal now. The end is the beginning and the beginning the end. Our almighty I Am presence is the Alpha and Omega. I am the way, the truth, and the light. This is the rapture, the ascension, the event. All is expanding through our Sacred Heart Center. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor. Share this video with your teams and tribes all over this land. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 23 degrees Libra. The sun is at 7 degrees 46 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 8 degrees Virgo. A girl takes her first dancing instruction. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 24 degrees Libra. A third wing on the left side of a butterfly. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jillian Macbeth. Do not take this incoming light lightly. To some it may feel like the onslaught of a storm, but it is a perfect storm, destined to bring change where change is needed. So lean into the wind, and you will feel the support, for it is here to give you a hand, helping you push through whatever might be holding you back. From the QuantumAwakening.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield. In this time of completion to cosmic maturity, I open my heart to heal the starlight memory of my soul. In the process I am becoming pure and flawless, like a diamond. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Divine union is pure mathematics with a sprinkle of human plus angelic magic. It's our internal, eternal compass for 12D navigation. Yesterday was a big day of reviewing, renegotiations, recapitulating, and examining about 500 timelines. Those of you who also navigate these mainframes will know what I mean. Timelines are groups of information that allow us to navigate within a certain set of principles or mathematical possibilities, quantum states of awareness, to determine the next steps. Causal body very engaged right now as we speak and seek to enter into the next phase of our human development. Much love from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron. Feel it? Freedom. Yesterday, massive clearing of inverted matrix. Today, it's here, soul fam. DMT released naturally is so much better. 144,000. Love, love, love. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Victory of the Light. Miracles are happening for you. Open yourself to the beautiful surprises the universe has in store for you. Be loose with your plans. Let the magic unfold. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morichetti. Cosmic families are more than ever present now and invite us to follow our intuition, our true self, our higher self, and to be humble and courageous. Are you ready to jump into your mothership and take off? It means to go beyond human ego programs, to be completely aware, to master human perspective, and to be what you really are, your higher self. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. I was motivated this morning and had to take a 2-hour coma nap this afternoon. Major energy shifts happening now and for the next 2 days. If you are sensitive to energy movements, you will be feeling the roller coaster. Consider everything that comes up for release now. The next 2 days are significant for that. It's time to rebalance, recenter, reclaim, revision, refresh, renew, release, and let go of anything that isn't going to align with that. September is a spiritual pilgrimage into a new paradigm. We're packing our bags and setting the itinerary now. Shine on, we got this. From EnlighteningLife.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. We have shifted into new energetic space. We have done much work and seem to be now in a waiting room, a womb, one. I could even feel like a slowing down. It can be felt that so much is shifting and being reformed behind the scenes, that other souls of this new timeline are getting ready for aligning with us in this new room of experiences. It's normal at this point to not feel 100% clear about the path ahead. Some of it is still unseen, allowing all the pieces of it to get fully ready. Don't let yourself be influenced by your own doubts. You are doing it. More rewards and moments of accomplishment to come are being prepared for you in this exact moment. The path ahead is about to be shown with more clarity. Your most awaited solutions are about to appear. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin. The roll right stones and the whispering nights. A lovely day as we received our first message. The main points are, the foundation has been set now. There is no going back to the old ways. We are being cosmically rebalanced, and we are expanding further than humanity was ever originally designed for. The next step is in front of us now. A lot more elevated frequencies are coming for us all. And the solar flares have been consistently elevated in our first 3 days here in Albion. From AlunaJoy.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christy Ashley. We are going through a very powerful and transformative period right now, with our crystalline DNA making the necessary adjustments that will allow us to hold these higher frequencies coming in. Many are being called to give their physical, mental, and emotional bodies a lot of much-needed affection and attention, and this is creating a lot more space for expansion. I've been receiving a lot of guidance to focus on bringing attention to the mitochondrial DNA, which is the powerhouse of our cells, and also oversees the various cycles, growth, differentiation, death, and contributes in a huge way to our overall health, wellness, and longevity. Mitochondrial support. Whatever you are being called to do in this moment for your health, follow your gut, literally, and allow yourself to become more attuned with what it is you may be requiring that will help these expansions to take place most effectively. Know that you are being led by the soul to create a more stable foundation for yourself to build upon. Give yourself the love, respect, and nurturing support that is so needed and deserved at this time without apology. Connect with other like-minded souls that allow you to naturally cultivate a more balanced and harmonic support system around you. You deserve to receive love and abundance in all forms, and now is the time to step up and claim it. From Qestty Ashley. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Seraph Knight. We are in the stages of ascension. We were chosen for this moment in history, this mission to serve humanity, to bring forth unity consciousness for all humanity. We are the light keepers, the way showers, starseeds, here to shine the conscious awareness to all, to bring forth the wisdom of the ages. We are multidimensional beings here to create unity and a new earth. Raise your vibration and frequency to love. Allow anyone who doesn't match your mission to fall away. Leave them to discover their own path. They are looked after always by the Creator and the unseen. We are the guardians, we are the gatekeepers, the way showers, the living library, as we anchor the light for humanity and the new earth. And we are here to bring forth unity, and a new earth we shall birth. We are transmuting eons of ancestral trauma and history. 6 years ago I answered the call of my heart to share all I have learned and know to be true. We are powerful, sentient beings. We are free, sovereign beings. We are here to awaken humanity and serve Prime Creator as we transform from carbon-based beings to crystalline diamond beings. We are galactic beings, sovereign beings. The great central sun is expanding and the diamond codes are streaming through us and activating dormant DNA. As we are gifted new powers, fear not, dear hearts, all is well. Many may struggle through this next stage. You are well looked after by the higher realms. You are loved and love. Self-love is the key to continue raising your vibration. With the fire in my heart as a warrior of the heart, I stand strong with you all. I love you all. We are one. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Eliza White. The tear in the universe is happening now. I'm going to keep this brief as I can, mainly because I really don't want to talk too much about it just yet, but also because I just want to throw it out there for anyone who is experiencing this and can do with confirmation and support and understanding. The universe is now tearing apart. The old self is ripping away from the fabric of the new universe. This phenomena happens all the time, every moment in fact, but on a level of not only annually, but on epoch levels of universal change. Most souls on earth in your time frame will never experience this tear in the universe, but all souls will be changed by it. During a tearing phase like this, there is no other better phrase to use than, all hell breaks loose. So if you feel suddenly devastated and in despair, you may be experiencing the tear. Only those souls rooted in strength to the earth herself are capable of experiencing the opening of the shadow world, hell, in this way. It feels like a sudden surge of dense energy coupled with a feeling of being in space, with little ability to reason, only to feel afloat and alone. It is very difficult for a soul that has been newly reconciled with the eternal self to not feel this aloneness, but it also comes from the experience of God's self. Aloneness is neither good nor bad, it is both all and one at the same time. Walk-ins are presented as options to the souls capable of managing the tear in the universe. The option will be presented as an opening of the spirit world, a sudden desire to return to spiritual reality, and the matter of either keeping on or giving up. At this level of soul work, some will keep flowing, some will opt for a walk-in to assist or take over, but none will choose to give up. The very experience of all hell breaking loose means that the soul who has mastered the lower energies. When you move on from a tear, you will feel that the transformation journey you have been on will shift up a complete level or world, where once you were clearing shadow of the lower self and merging it in divine union with the higher self. You will now be merging the higher self with the eternal self in divine service to the universe. And this service includes being able to manage tears in the universe, which will of course help you in assisting those souls on the earth plane who are awakening to self and to the nature of death and life itself. Last Thursday I was experiencing the tear in the universe, and so I was experiencing all hell breaking loose, the shadow world falling apart from the fabric of the new universe. I am firmly rooted, so I managed to flow despite sudden despair, despite being aware of and declining the option of a walk-in, and despite the density of the old world's energy moving through my heart. I learned today that Saffron Sitara also had this experience on Thursday. I wonder how many more lightworker colleagues did too. Thankfully, by the weekend I had transmuted it, and many thanks to my friends who were there to offer supportive vibes. I said I would be brief, so I won't go on. Maybe I will say more about this tear as time goes on, and I experience it more. Hopefully with joy, because as all hell breaks loose, so too does heaven's cascade overcome. Joy was the answer. Joy is the experience of love, and love is always the answer. So I had such a lovely evening having a drink in the pub with my son and his girlfriend. I laughed so much, and I knew I am the light incarnate, the eternal spark of happiness. From ElizaWhiteBuffalo.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Dear family of love and light, the energies are intense this week. The Divine says that this week's incoming energies are designed to clear at a very deep level, so that once the clearing is done, the activations and initiations can happen. The Divine recommends us to stay hydrated and be gentle with the body. Know that the physical body is going through serious rewiring and activations. Emotions can be all over the place. The best course of action is to stay in the heart and just allow and work with the process. If there are emotional outbursts coming, then be aware and let it be. Know that emotions are expressions of deeply buried dramas and memories. If they come out, it means that you are healing and releasing. Feeling it and let it go so that you can be done with it. Healing deeply buried emotions and wounds can be extremely challenging and sudden. So please watch your emotions and know when they come up, and most importantly, be compassionate with thyself. Please know that the Divine Feminine is here to help us with the process. Mother God and the ancient goddesses are here. If you are in need of help, please call and they will be there for you. Know that the healing is for yourself and the collective, so no judgment is needed. Simply let it go. Divine love and blessings to you, Linda Lee and Mother Goddess. So it is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sheridan Semple. Venus recently moved into the Earth Star chakra. We've been on this descent through the chakra since January. Each moment when the waning crescent moon has met with Venus in the pre-dawn sky, we have passed through one chakra from the crown to the root. We now finally arrive at the Earth Star chakra below our feet, inside the Earth herself. I think of this chakra as the place where we ground into the entirety of the Earth, of the consciousness of Gaia herself. It's a place where we meet all together, held in the womb of the Earth. These upcoming 3 weeks offer us an opportunity to clear any fears or wounds around our grounding into and being held by the Earth. What would it take for us to know we are completely loved and supported by the Earth all the time? On September 14th, give or take a few days based on your location and horizon line, our beautiful morning star Venus appears to drop behind the horizon, hidden in the beams of the sunrise. Can you imagine our ancestors going out each morning before dawn to welcome the sun for the new day? They would watch Venus month after month shining her bright, radiant light, suddenly disappear. With Venus being the third brightest object in our skies, after the sun and the moon, it would be quite a noticeable sight. And from divine Sister of the light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, after the massive wave in which we have been immersed during all the summer, we now move into a new month, in which we will feel the loving energies that are now descending into our planet, inviting us to create the energetic balance required for us to continue with the next integration wave around October, especially with the coming of the eclipses. September is a month that offers us the opportunity to stabilize our bodies and equilibrate ourselves at all levels, as it is pivotal after a long period of embodiment, a balance that is announced by its 6 universal frequencies within a 6 universal year. 6 is love, the one from which everything else arises, the one that nurtures us and that reminds us that we are love-light beings having a human experience. It is the time to move inward again, regain strength, and create harmony for the next wave in October through November. A harmonic passage that will be reinforced by the equinox at the end of the month, whose frequencies will help us harmonize ourselves and continue with the process of building our light body. A 6 universal frequency that indicates love and restoration. Number 6 is represented by the tarot card of the Lovers, which to me is not just about physical relationships, but about the inner union between opposites that has to occur before it happens with another being. An inner union that has nothing to do with our 3D sense of love, as it begins with the union of our shoulder wing portals, as it is there when we begin to unify our bodies, masculine and feminine essences. Balanced relationships, or enlightened ones, come when first we love ourselves and act at all times as integrated and whole beings, for it is by acquiring perfect equilibrium and inner unity that we can truly merge with another with integrity and equality. It is a time to work on the union that we have with ourselves and the ones that we have created. As Virgo introduced us at the end of August, it is how we grow and recognize ourselves and what we have not yet healed, through the assistance of others that have agreed to co-create and work with us in both a physical and soul level. Loving energies that remind us of the importance, at that time of reflection, of witnessing our human self. Do we love and respect ourselves and our personal energy? Do we act with integrity? As we think and feel, this is the most important inner work. If we have not yet totally achieved this inner synthesis, if we are not yet unified, healed, and completely whole, we cannot transmit the same harmony and equilibrium into our relationships. This month is going to show us in our relationships everything that we are not ready to look at within ourselves yet, and that our soul companions, as once agreed, will do for us lovingly, even though many times we may not perceive it as such. September is going to be a month that will help us see where we need more balance, within and without ourselves. If we desire to live within a harmonic timeline, all we feel, think, and do shall be aligned with where we are going. As we listen to our inner guidance and the many energies that are inviting us to move within, examining ourselves and our personal lives, we will realize if we need to transform something that is not totally unified, as we will have important alignments helping us to move forward. As for us to be able to create anew, leaving the past behind is essential, as there is nothing there for us anymore. This is a great opportunity to revise, regain strength, and continue building our new lives. It is a month that will help us see where we are going and what is yet to come if we choose to continue the path of our soul and the mission that it involves. Have a blessed September, beloveds. With infinite love, Natalia Alba, StarseedSoul.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Merkaba Evolution. For the opportunity is now to awaken to the complexities of your Merkaba light body. The quantum light mechanics of your light vessel is appearing now. For the many humans in your world are complex light beings brought forth in your reality. We ask you to think about this in your role in light, to take a step further and connect to your ancient DNA of light, to awaken to the many lives, ancient ways, ancient teachings, all leading you to this moment of great awakening and evolution in this now moment. Know the Merkaba is a transient light field, a complex appendage of rotational light brought forth for many uses. It is a complex light structure encoded with your DNA. Therefore, the shape, movement, and skills of your Merkaba will ultimately be derived from your DNA. For your ancient cosmic heritage, your ancient skills will determine the shape and evolution of your Merkaba. For your species is in a special opportunity of light evolution. As your world transitions to a lighter world, the evolution of your Merkaba is free-flowing and light. It is a unique evolutionary piece of you, expanding in light. As your light skills develop, the path of your Merkaba will develop as well. A wonderful, expansive light journey is before you, as you awaken to the multidimensional parts of you. A wonderful opportunity of light expansion, as the journey continues to expand and unfold. With love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. The inner child healing is completing as the devil is eradicated. No longer will you be gaslighted, controlled, and manipulated. Triggers from childhood wounding have stopped, removing you from old timelines. For you, the war is won. You can leave behind what's done and look forward to the future. This ends suffering of chasing after what's not for you. The truth is revealing all the illusions of what you thought you wanted under the old paradigm. Finally, you can see what is truly meant to be for you. All of these experiences were to teach you to become sovereign. The feminine emotional body is ascending into her power and position. Emotional suffering is being replaced by happiness, which expands into bliss. Purification is quickly releasing these old stories as things rectify spiritually. You will feel more balanced and harmonious, positive and optimistic. The heart will open up to unconditional love as new reciprocal relations form. For now, run free into your rapture. Open your arms to the abundant supply from the Most High. Move with the energies of healing, freedom, and upgrades that are happening over the next few weeks ahead. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Virgo, quincunx Jupiter retrograde in Aries. Mercury in Libra, sesquiquadrate, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. It feels like a skipping game. Jump, jump, jump. Oh no, tangled rope in my feet. Today's aspects feel a little like this. Messy, uncoordinated, easily startled. We're aiming high, so high that maybe it's impossible to achieve. Yet still we try. Grumble at the gods when it doesn't work. Anxiously try to find yet another solution. Tiny problems, molehills to mountains. Too much to do. Mentally flitting from one thing to another. A butterfly seeking flowers, finding none, drifting on the breeze, going nowhere. Oh God, my life! How quick we can sink into the mire. How easy it is to lose faith in yourself. How easy it is to think you're too weird for this world, too different, too unable or incapable. Stop that head talk right now. Ground yourself, wash the dishes, sip water, phone a friend, brainstorm in your journal. Write, I believe in myself 100 times. Read a book that brings new ideas to the table, or listen to a podcast by a speaker who inspires. Skills can be learned. Faith can be cultivated. Find joy in the little things. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 104, Yellow Cosmic Seed. Cosmic is the name for the number 13. and its keywords are transcend, endure, and presence. The number 13 is very powerful, and to the Maya it was sacred and a fundamental component of the calendar. The 13th day of the wave spell concludes the journey, and today we must endure to transcend. This symbolizes progress through hard work. Nothing is handed to us on a silver platter. Contemplate today what you have learned from the yellow human wave spell, and consider the next journey that we are about to embark upon. Today is yellow seed, and its keywords are targeting, awareness, and flowering. These days are all about sharing wisdom and planting seeds of knowledge. As it is a number 13 day, we may have to endure to successfully complete this task. The cosmic seed could be seen as the human race itself. We have been planted here to flower, to become aware. The process is a struggle, just as a flower must push through the soil to emerge into the sunlight. We must endure to flower, or another way of seeing it is that we must transcend awareness. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Cosmic Seed, 13 Khan, Keen 104, 30th of August 2022, Elegant Blossoming, Seeding Cosmic Awareness. 38, 2022 equal 386 equal 314 equal 35 equal 8. Day codes 30, Retrospection, Retreat. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 8, Infinite Abundance, Source Flow. Month year codes 8, 6, Heaven, Christ Consciousness, Harmony, Family, Fertility. 14, Media, Publicity, Promotion, Recognition. 5, Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. Keen 104 equal 5. Cosmic Consciousness, Expansion. A huge day of cosmic proportions to complete our journey of acquiring higher divine wisdom. Day 13, the final day in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we graduate as wise ones, as we focus on flowering and reaching our highest potential, forever evolving on our soul's journey. Tone of creation, cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess and synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends power, endures essence, presence. Today you have incredible spiritual power at your disposal to transcend all those old patterns and transform them by your pure presence through the higher divine wisdom you have acquired. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Today we have transcended our lower human egoic mind and evolved to that of divine human, God consciousness. Today's question is, how can I express the highest potential of my divinely perfect soul essence? What vision do I hold for humanity's greatest attainment? We bid adieu to yellow human, who is our guide to evolving our wisdom through alignment with divine will. Many truths have been revealed, facilitating greater realizations, allowing us to evolve in our journey. We have transcended our old lives and old ways, and hopefully we are now much wiser, calmer, more intelligent beings, able to teach what we have learnt and experienced to those we influence. We are now ready to set forth on the next chapter of our journey. Get ready, beloveds. Tomorrow we commence a brand new intense wave spell with Cheek Chan. The powerful and passionate red serpent is our guide as we venture into the spine of the sacred Zolkeen, and our journey through the dream spell continues. Buckle up, beloveds, it's our time to shed our skins. Divine blessings for the beautiful flowering expression of your highest divine self. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 104, Yellow Cosmic Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to target, transcending awareness, I seal the input of flowering with the cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of elegance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and this channel, and help us to be able to continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge or one-time donation to the links at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful divine decree from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aurelia. Decree for Earth and her nations. In the full power and authority of my God presence I am, I humbly come to the throne of grace to invoke into the physical plane of earth the most intensified dispensation and activity of God's will ever manifested in the history of time. We ask the legions of light serving this planet to absorb this divine essence into every fiber of their beings, and project it into the heart flame and conscious mind of every man, woman, and child on this planet, especially every person associated with all governments of our planet in any way, shape, or form. Blaze the cosmic flame of God's will through each soul, evolving here, and clear away all destructive activities that might be directed against any of God's children and the light for which we stand. Seal all government positions in the radiance of God's will. Let the illumination flame reveal the divine purpose and plan for each office and individual, and give to each person the spiritual courage to fulfill that plan perfectly. Let the will of God be manifest in, through, and around all the governments of the world now and forever. Let the eternal victorious light of God illumine and lead the way for every soul evolving everywhere on the planet. We consciously accept this manifest now in full power according to God's holy will and purposes. And so it is, beloved, I am. From the Prayers to the Seven Sacred Flames by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed transition through this last day of August, tomorrow, and into this powerful, transformative month of September. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.